What's poppin', T Squad? It's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 4, Episode 4 review. Gotta say, another great, fantastic episode from the Salt Lake City girls. Let's get into it. So we begin with Angie heading to the front desk to ask for a Sharpie because she has purchased her own white tee and is going to make her own club shirt. And it was the hotel manager that had me cackling when he said, "Oh, that's so sad you're making your own shirt." That should have told her right then and there to abort mission because you look crazy, okay? And that you're doing too much. So Lisa talks to Whitney and about what happened with Meredith and Angie the night before. And Whitney says that Meredith always says that she's going through something. All the time when somebody confronts her with something, she always going through something. Her dog in the hospital. She broke her left pinky toe. She got COVID. She got the bird flu. Like, it's always something with Meredith. And Lisa was like, I'm trying to rebuild this friendship or whatever with her. But she was like, I know stuff about their family. And I'm like, please don't do this. And I agree. Like at this point, we know Meredith's MO. But at the same time, Angie keep coming for her. So you got to back her up off of you somehow, some way. But Meredith do need to come up with some new tactics because everybody know your tactics now. So Monica visits Meredith's room and basically was like, I'm seeing a side of Angie I never saw before. I thank you for inviting me on this trip. Like, I want to be cool with you. I want to get to know you. Like, she's seeing, like, who are the crazies and the messies? Let me go over to the less messier side because Meredith got her stuff for her, too. So Meredith thanks her for having her back with the whole Angie situation. And Monica was like, although Angie is my friend, what she said was very tacky. And I was like, okay, I love the fact that Monica keeps it a buck and keeps it real. So the girls all wore the shirts that Meredith gave them. And then out comes Angie with her own handmade, hand thrifted, crafted shirt. And everybody was looking like, how tragic. Like, how pathetic. Like, she looked stupid. Like, she thought she was creating a moment and you just made yourself look dumb and desperate. So they go and do a trust exercise in the park. And Mary was like, Meredith, I have to sit out this one. I can't be standing in the park in the rain because I'm no longer a soccer mom. I know exactly who to trust and I know exactly who not to trust out of this entire group. And Mary in her confessional was like, I don't need someone to tell me how to build a stronger bond with people. I already have my relationship built with one, with my hired help, not these women. No, I was like, yes, Mary, you better tell it. I love the fact that Mary is not faking and playing the whole reality show game. She keeping it real. She keeping it a buck. I don't need to do no trust exercise with these heifers because I don't trust none of y'all. None of you. I could handle all of y'all with a long wooden spoon. Like, I'm not about to play these games with y'all. Absolutely not. And I love that about Mary. And then some would say, well, why is she on the show? Why is she going to group events if she don't want to participate? It's not the fact that she don't want to participate. It's just I'm not going to be fake about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pretend like I want to be cool with you when I don't like you, when I don't trust you. And then some of the activities that they do, let's be honest, she can't really participate because she is a pastor at the end of the day. So she has to hold herself to some type of accord and not engage in everything that they do. So while they're doing the trust exercise, Mary, meanwhile, is with production and ordering her a latte. And I don't even drink lattes, but I would have much rather did a Starbucks run than being out there playing these toddler games with these grown women. So on the way back to the hotel, after they do the whole exercise, Meredith then decides to tell Mary that she wished she would have participated. And okay, you wish I would have participated. Okay. And Mary was like, but did I not stop you before you left and told you why I wasn't going? Like, why are you trying to make nothing out of something? If you felt that way, you should have said it then. So then here come Lisa butting in, Thompson. But that was one thing. And Mary was like, don't interrupt. This isn't about you and me. This is about me and Meredith. Don't do that. Don't do that. Did I hurt you at all? Talking to Meredith. Mary was like, no, Lisa was like, no. And Mary was like, I'm not talking to you. Do you have a mute button? And Lisa says, I'm going to play all the time. No. So Mary was like, well, you need to get a mute button and hush. Like, girl, shut up. Ain't nobody talking to you. Once again, I love how Mary be getting themselves together. Like, we're not about to have this conversation when it's not directed towards you. It's about me and this person. Lisa, see your way out. So after that, Mary says that she likes to do activities with people where she would like to grow with that group. And this was too soon for her. She didn't want to do it with everyone there. And I think people are failing to realize that season 2, y'all really went after this girl and her church. Lisa, Whitney, all of y'all went after her. Not all of y'all, but y'all really went after her church and tried to paint her out to be this weirdo cult leader, you know, all of this weirdo stuff, a scammer and a schemer and this, that, and the third. And, you know, people can have their opinions about Mary, but at the end of the day, it's just all allegations. Nothing has been taken to court. Nothing has been proven. And I think a lot of people tend to forget that in Black churches, you know what I'm saying? We do, you know, praise the pastor. We do shout, speak in tongues and all of those different things. And I think that these white women see this Black church and think that it's weird. But I'm like, let's talk about the church of Latter-day Saints that y'all are in. Like, let's talk about that. Like, y'all got some crazy stuff going on in y'all spectrum, but then y'all want to come at the one Black girl on the cast. So no, I don't want to do a trust exercise with Whitney and Lisa because I don't like y'all. And I ain't forgot how y'all came after me. Like, absolutely not. So, Whitney was like, but the point is, we wanted you there on our team. And Mary was like, okay, I get the point, Missy, little girl. She was like, I was in there. She was like, I wasn't there. Move on. Next. I don't know why you can't comprehend that. I love how she be sunning Whitney because Whitney always got to interject herself in something and make her be the moment, and she's so traumatized and hurt and bothered by this, and it's becoming very annoying. It really honestly is. Like, it's not authentic. It's just like, shut up, you're doing too much, you're trying too hard, and you're gonna end up getting slapped. That's what's gonna end up happening. So Whitney was like, why would you come on a girls trip with people you don't want to be here with, Mary? And I'm like, girl, you could ask yourself the same question when you invited Angie here and knowing that half of the people here don't even like her. So make it make sense. And I wish that Mary would have hit her back with that. Like, come on now, you invited somebody to a trip that she wasn't even invited to. At least I was invited. Girl, hush, shut up. So Whitney then tells the group as they're eating lunch that she's taking over because she want to have fun and that they're going to dress up like drag queens and have a contest. Meredith was livid. She wanted to go off, but she held her tongue. I would have been like, no, we not. This isn't your trip, my love. This is my trip. No, we're not going to do that. When you want to plan a trip, you can plan a trip. But until then, this is my trip. And no, you're not taking over nothing. Like, Whitney really pushing it this season. Like, Whitney gonna get her wig pushed back. That's what's gonna end up happening. So Lisa then freaks out when she's told that she got to take off her makeup and, you know, do this drag makeup, to the point where she calls in production And it's like, I have my makeup artist on retainer. I don't go anywhere without her. I even bring her to San Tropez and to Monaco and the Bahamas and the Hamptons. And I've already paid a $2,500 retainer plus her air flight to come here. And I'm not going to be walking around looking like ish. Like, I'm just not. Like, I participated the other night. I wore the like swimsuit thing out, and you know, it was totally embarrassing, but I was a team player. But I'm not going to do this. I'm just simply not. Like, I care about how I look. I care about how I go out to the public. I'm just not going to do it. Like, I'm just not. And it's like, this is your trigger. Now we know what Lisa's trigger is. And she's very insecure about her looks. Very, very insecure. And she uses, you know, her fashion and makeup or whatever to make herself feel more confident. But she's very insecure with the way that she looks. I was like, wow. So all of that boisterism that she likes to do, it's all a facade. I was really intrigued by that. So Monica in her confessional was like, I overheard everything she was talking about, and says that Lisa reminds her of Veruca from Willy Wonka. Papa, I want this. I want my chocolate, Daddy. And that Lisa is very privileged, and I 100% agree. But at the same time, is Lisa very privileged and snooty and going on and on and on about what she got and this, that, and the third? Yes, but it makes for great television. This is Housewives. This is what we want from our housewives. So I see both sides of it. So Lisa is fake crying because you know she don't never cry for real. Ain't no tears ever coming out her eyes. So production basically is like, okay, girl, you can have your makeup artist. Go ahead. So it's time for the drag contest. Now, I forgot to mention that we actually get to see Lisa getting her makeup done by this $2,500 makeup artist child. And baby, Lisa, you're being scammed because no way should you be paying this girl $2,500 for this mess, because what that girl does is not worth no $2,500. Like, you shouldn't have paid no more than $75 for that makeup. You could get better makeup done at the MAC counter, because no ma'am. Like, her makeup looks great on her photoshopped pictures, as you can see. But in real life, you don't look like your photoshopped pictures. You look like the middle-aged woman that you are. Like, it's once again very obvious that she has insecurities about the way that she look, but she needs to embrace that you are a pretty but middle-aged woman, my love, and you need to deal with whatever you got going on, because the wrinkles is there, you know. And I think now it makes sense of why she only wears her hair parted down the middle to hide the wrinkles in her face, which is fine. But yeah, Lisa got some stuff going on with her. And Meredith, Lisa, and Mary really don't participate at all. They had on their regular clothes. Like, Meredith tried to do a little hot pink eyeshadow, but child. So So Monica ended up winning the contest, which she should have won because she really went all out. She was really invested. The girls go out to eat. The girls go to eat before they go out, and nobody is interacting. It's hella awkward. It's hella weird. And Lisa says to Mary, come on, hang out. And Mary was like, no, I'm good. Don't change it and make it fake. Like, why would I make it seem like we all good and it's all kumbaya, my lord, when ain't nobody in here talking? Everybody's acting weird and sus. So like, I just love that Mary don't fake the funk for nobody. Like, she just not gonna play the game. So Lisa then says in her confessional that Mary has an issue with everything and will never win the participation award. And I was like, and you will? You literally just had a whole meltdown about having to do your own makeup. Okay. So, Monica tells Angie and Whitney that she feels like Lisa is insecure. And she 100% was right about that comment. Meanwhile, Lisa comes over and joins the conversation, was like, what were y'all talking about? And Monica kept it a buck and was like, I was talking about the wet noodles of the group. And she wasn't able to go full in about what she was saying. So Lisa was like, okay, I'm going to just, like, you could tell she was feeling some type of way. So they get on the bus to head to the bar or whatever that they were going to. And Lisa decides to bring up the wet noodle comment. And Monica was like, I'm shocked you didn't dress up. And Lisa said, I am dressed up. I'm in head to toe couture. I have Valentino shoes on and a Fendi bag and beautiful eyeshadow. This is drag for me. I was like, yes. And I live for those types of comments. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Monica then starts tearing up and crying, saying, I'm just going to be honest with you. The ring thing is hard for me only because I'm going through my own ish. And I kept telling you, your boys are healthy. Your husband is there. There is so much for you to be grateful for. And it was like, oh my God, my $60,000 ring is just so tone deaf to hear you talk about the money you have and the G-Wagon. It may be because you've lived this life for so long, you don't know about most of America. Like the 1% of the world live like you. And everything that Monica said was spot on, 100% correct. The way she was acting was very gauche, very braggy. It is, what's the word I'm looking for? Braggadocious for her to constantly go on about what she got. But this is the type of show where you do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in real everyday life, what Monica is saying would be so valid. But considering the context in which they were in, it's just like, girl, this is the game. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I feel sorry for you because you don't have the same expenses as everybody else. But girl, just let her be her. Just let her be her and let her do her. You'll be on that. You'll be there in a minute because you're staying. Like I don't foresee Monica going anywhere because she has been a crown jewel of this cast. But Lisa is very tone deaf, however, with the way that she speaks about her lifestyle and what she got and what all of this stuff. Because girl, somebody gonna rob you. Like you can't be telling everybody everything. So Lisa was like, I'm not gonna apologize for one bit of me. You don't effing know me, so don't effing judge me. I'm not gonna listen anymore. And I'm sorry that you're going through. And Monica cut her off, was like, you don't give a F. Look at how you're acting right now with your insensitive self. You really are shallow. And baby, when Monica raised that voice, you could tell Lisa was caught back like, oh, she didn't know she was gonna bite like that. And I was like, oh yeah, Monica got some spice about her. Y'all got Monica messed up. So Lisa says, take the wig off and be Monica for a minute. You're so dramatic. And then Monica calls her a piece of ish in Portuguese. Not you're going to read her in Portuguese. Come on, Monica. Best new housewife in a long time. So Lisa and Angie then tell her that she's being a hypocrite because the night before she was getting on Angie for the things that she was saying to Meredith. And Monica was like, Angie, you stay up her ass, so stay there. And I was cracking up laughing because Angie got her whole entire body up Lisa's butthole. Like, girl, be quiet. And she still didn't even go as hard on Lisa as Angie was going in on Meredith. Like, she just told her she was a piece of ish. Like, you talked about the girl business and all type of stuff. So Lisa was like, who are you going to flip to next? And Monica was like, actually, no one can hear you because your dog is barking for you. And I was like, no, she didn't just call Angie a dog, but you are acting like her puppy. So Whitney then says that Monica is being nasty and she can't believe she talked like this. And I'm like, Whitney, shut up. Please just shut up. Please go run out in traffic. Like, Whitney is so annoying. She is like a gnat, like a little fly that you just cannot catch and kill. Like, she is annoying. So Mary then signals to Meredith when they get to the spot to tell her if she should come in or not because she don't even want to be bothered. And to be honest with you, I don't blame Mary. I wouldn't want to be bothered with them neither. I just had to sit on a whole ride going to this place, hearing y'all argue. What makes you think I want to go in there to hear y'all argue some more and be around a bunch of drunk folks? Like, absolutely not. I would have sat on the van too. Like, girl, bye. So while they in the bar arguing, Mary then decides to go pick up her some Mickey D's. I would have rather been in the McDonald's drive-thru with Mary. So Lisa continues to confront Monica at the bar, and Monica was like, middle American people don't have $60,000 rings. And Lisa says, yes, they do. Oh, God, Jesus. Help her, Father. Help her. What? So then Whitney tells Meredith that she wishes she would have dressed up and says that she would have planned the trip, they would have fully gone in with the whole drag experience. And Meredith was like, well, you didn't plan the trip. I put on the makeup and the dress. Like, I did the best that I could. Whitney was like, it wasn't me that asked, it was Trixie. And Meredith was like, girl, Trixie did not say you had to put on a wig and all of this. Like, don't try to bring that man in and speak for him and then lie on top of that. And so Whitney says, so if someone's sister-in-law's grandson, 3-year-old, and it's a headache and this and that, what is it really about? Baby, Meredith flipped, because early in the episode, it was talked about with Lisa and Whitney how Meredith had brought up this 3-year-old that's sick and going through a lot. And so Whitney then decided to throw that up in Meredith's face, which was very nasty, because why are you bringing up kids? Whether you believe the story or not, if it is true and you're saying this, that's so nasty and disrespectful and insensitive. So Meredith flips out and was like, don't you go there. And Whitney was like, I am going there. Meredith was like, you are a monster. Get out of my face. You are disgusting. And Whitney says, you can't hold me emotionally hostage. Stop using big trigger words. Like, just because you went to 5 therapy sessions don't mean that you are a therapist, and ain't nobody holding you no emotionally hostage. You started with her. This is why I don't like Whitney, because she likes to start stuff and then be a Karen and play victim. So Meredith was like, you use a sick child who will suffer for the rest of his life to weaponize against me. Don't you dare. And like, Meredith was looking like the Exorcist. Like, her head was going all like this. I'm like, whoa, calm down. So meanwhile, Mary is in the van, child, telling the driver her McDonald's order. She was like, I want a 6-piece nugget. I want some fries. I want a high C. I want a McFlurry. So Meredith walks away from Whitney. Whitney then follows her to the bar and says, hi, it's me again. Like, you playing with people and you antagonizing people. Leave that lady alone, because then if she would have backhanded you, then she would have been all types of wrong. But you keep on antagonizing her and following her around the bar just to start stuff. Like, girl. So she then confronts Meredith again about always making excuses. And Meredith says, I had an animal like a pit bull going after me after a long day and I got upset. She's talking about Angie K. So Angie K overhears and then brings her annoying self over there and was like, did you just call me a pit bull? So Monica was like, it's been a rough night for Angie. Chihuahua and a pit bull-ish. And I like this duo of Monica and Meredith. If we get the three M's together, Monica, Meredith, and Mary, against them, it's curtains. It's curtains. So Angie was like, you're rude. You're classless. And Monica was like, oh my God. Angie was like, shut up, Monica. You call Lisa a piece of ish. And Monica was like, I said it in Portuguese. It's prettier. Monica got some great one-liners. So meanwhile, Mary in the car got her fish fillet with her tartar sauce, child, and she is living life. So then Whitney tells Meredith not to call women dogs. And I'm like, oh, somebody kick her in the face. So Monica and Angie then start arguing. And Angie puts her finger in Monica's face. And Monica tells her not to put her fingers in her face like Jen Shaw. And Angie says that, you were Jen Shaw's assistant And Monica was like, you can't be somebody's assistant when you didn't get paid. So what's her name? Angie was like, she always want to say she didn't get paid, but with all of your kids, no way you're going to be working for somebody for free. And maybe it was a situation where she was supposed to get paid and just never got paid because Jen is a scammer, obviously. But yeah, that would be dumb too. Like, who's going to be working for somebody for free? So Monica in her confession was like, all of these biz naives were Jen's assistant. At the end of the day, all y'all did her dirty work for her and none of y'all got paid. And I was like, ooh, that was a great line. I wish she would have said that in the scene. So then Monica says, Angie, don't go there with me, dead ass. And I was like, yes, we need that type of young girl energy to be on there talking about some dead ass. Baby, I am here for Monica. I love her. I think she is a great addition to the show. I like that she sticks up for herself. I like that she calls people out. She does have to learn that, yeah, the money situation is very gauche and like, but at the same time, we are on Housewives and this is what we want from our Housewives. But Lisa is very tone deaf. We all know that very much. Baby Gorgeous is very much tone deaf when it comes to the world. But I like the way she was eating Angie and Lisa up. I love the way Mary ate Whitney and Lisa up this episode. It was great. Like 4 episodes in a row. A+. 4 episodes in a row. Like they are on the streak. I have not reviewed a show where every episode has been good and I'm giving them A+ since Love and Hip Hop Hollywood season 6. Yes. Like they are coming with it in Salt Lake. A+. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what was your favorite and least favorite part of this week's episode. How are you feeling about it? Let's talk about it all down below in the comment section. You guys make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.